had 70 million souls under his command. He had palaces of marble, beds of silk from the east, blankets of softest wool, fireplaces that never went out. And every night, when the palace went quiet, the most powerful emperor in Rome rolled a thin mat onto the cold floor, lay down, and slept. Not because he had to, because he needed to. We, who have so much less, demand so much more. We need the perfect temperature, the perfect mattress, the perfect silence, the perfect mood, to do what we must do. He needed nothing, and therefore nothing could stop him. We think power is getting what we want. He knew the truth. Power is wanting nothing you do not already control. Tonight, we will understand why he slept on the floor, and why we must learn to do the same, even if we never touch the floor. 7 actions. 1 night. 1 morning. 1 man who mastered an empire by first mastering his own comfort. Action 1. We remember how soft we have become. We wake up soft. Before our feet touch the ground, we already complain. The bed is too hard, the room is too cold, the alarm is too loud, the day is too much. We have not yet lived a single hour, and we have already lost to comfort. Marcus saw it. He wrote to himself at dawn, in the morning, when you find yourself unwilling to rise, have this thought ready: I am rising to do the work of a human being. Why then am I dissatisfied if I am going to do the things for which I exist and for which I was brought into the world? He slept on the floor to remind himself each morning, I am not a creature of comfort, I am a creature of duty. We have built a world that removes all friction. Food arrives without hunting, warmth arrives without fire, pleasure arrives without effort, and we wonder why we are anxious, weak, and easily offended. It is because we have never practiced discomfort. We have only practiced avoidance. So tonight we begin, not by being dramatic, by being honest. We ask, what soft thing is controlling me? What comfort am I serving? The soft bed is only a symbol. For some of us it is the need for approval. For others, the need to be liked. For others, the fear of being alone. We sleep on silk inside our minds. The floor is not punishment. The floor is truth. Action 2. We practice poverty before it is forced on U.S. Seneca, the richest man in Rome, who owned vineyards and fleets, slept on the floor once a week. His friends mocked him. Why would a rich man live like a poor man? He answered, set aside a certain number of days, during which you shall be content with the scantiest and cheapest fare, with coarse and rough dress, saying to yourself the while, is this the condition that I feared? This is the second action. We call it voluntary discomfort. We do not wait for life to take everything away. We take it away ourselves, for a moment, by choice. Because the fear of losing comfort is more destructive than losing comfort itself. The man who has never slept on the floor fears the floor for his whole life. He makes cowardly choices to protect his silk. He stays in the wrong job. He stays silent when he should speak. He tolerates disrespect to keep his comfortable cage. But the man who has slept on the floor knows. He knows, I can survive this. I have survived this. The floor did not kill me. My fear of the floor was the only thing that ever controlled me. So we practice. We take the cold shower. We walk when we could drive. We eat simply when we could feast. We sleep without the pillow, not to suffer, to remember, to prove to our nervous system that we are stronger than our preferences. Action 3. We tame the body so it stops screaming at the mind. We think our emotions are abstract. They are not. They are physical. Anger is a tight chest. Anxiety is a shallow breath. Envy is a clenched jaw. Laziness is a heavy, warm body that begs to stay down. The body has become the master and the mind its servant. When the body says I am too comfortable to get up, we obey. When the body says I need sugar to feel better, we obey. When the body says I am tired, therefore I cannot be courageous today, we obey. Marcus knew the war is fought here. He wrote, "How long are you going to wait before you demand the best for yourself?" Sleeping on the floor was not about the floor. It was about telling the body, "You do not command me. You serve me." Epictetus, who lived with a crippled leg and slept on hard ground his entire life as a slave, said it with brutal clarity, "No man is free who is not master of himself." We regain mastery with one small, cold, hard act. Tonight, when we choose discomfort, we are not punishing the body. We are training it. Like a wild horse. We say, "You will be strong. You will be resilient. You will not dictate whether we live virtuously today based on how soft your night was." When the body is tame, the emotions lose their loudest microphone. The destructive emotions, anger, self-pity, lust, greed, they all need a soft, indulged body to echo in. A hard bed makes a hard will. Action 4. We remember we will lose everything anyway. Why sleep like a poor man when you are an emperor? Because he knew he would die like a poor man. Palaces do not follow us into the earth. Silk does not warm a corpse. Marcus wrote his most terrifying thought not for us, but for himself. You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think. We live as if we will keep our comforts forever, so we become slaves to them. But if we remember, truly remember, that we will lose everything, the grip loosens. The emperor who sleeps on the floor is rehearsing his own funeral every night. He is saying, "I already know how this ends. I will end with nothing. So I will not be afraid of having nothing now." Modern scholar Ryan Holiday calls this Memento Mori, the meditation that destroys entitlement. We fear discomfort because we believe we are entitled to comfort. We are not. We were given a short life, a fragile body, a temporary empire, whether that empire is Rome or a small apartment and a small business. When we sleep on the floor, we whisper to fate, "I know. You will take it all. Take it." I was ready. I practiced. And in that readiness we become strangely joyful. Because the man who needs nothing to be happy cannot be made unhappy by losing anything. Action 5. We steal back the morning. There is a secret hour no one talks about. It is the hour when the floor is coldest. Before the sun. Before the palace servants wake. Before the letters and the wars and the betrayals begin. Marcus rose at that hour. While Rome slept in silk, he was already awake, writing, thinking, preparing his soul. He wrote, "At dawn, when you have trouble getting out of bed, tell yourself, I have to go to work as a human being. What do I have to complain of if I'm going to do what I was born for, the things I was brought into the world to do?" Sleeping on the floor makes mornings easy. You are already half awake. The cold stone does not let you linger in dreams. You rise because the floor tells you to rise. We have made mornings our enemy. We hit snooze. We drown ourselves in heat and comfort, and then we wonder why the day defeats us. The man who sleeps hard rises early. The man who rises early owns his mind before the world rents it. We steal back the morning. We do not start the day by reacting to a phone, to news, to another person's urgency. We start by choosing hardness when softness was available. That one choice to get up from the floor becomes the first victory. And the first victory makes the second victory possible. Self-discipline is not built in grand gestures. It is built in the first 5 minutes after waking. Action 6. We become unbuyable. Here is why emperors should fear soft beds more than assassins. A man who loves comfort can be bought. A man who loves luxury can be controlled. Tell him you will take his silk away, and he will betray his principles to keep it. But tell a man who already sleeps on the floor that you will take his bed. He will laugh. Seneca warned, "It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more. That is poor." Marcus could not be bribed by pleasure because he had already denied himself pleasure. He could not be threatened by hardship because he lived hardship by choice. We think freedom is having more. He proved freedom is needing less. Every time we choose the floor over the silk, we make ourselves a little more unbuyable, a little harder to manipulate, a little more dangerous to those who control people through comfort and fear. We stop asking, what is the most comfortable thing to do? We start asking, what is the right thing to do? And the right thing is almost always the harder thing, the colder thing, the thing that requires us to get off the soft bed of our excuses. When we master the floor, we master ourselves, and the man who has mastered himself cannot be ruled by anyone else. Action 7. We lie down in gratitude, not entitlement. Finally, we lie down, but not as the same person who lay down last night. Tonight, we lie down whether on a bed or on the floor, and we do not complain. We thank the cold for reminding us we are alive. We thank the hardness for reminding us we are strong. We thank the simplicity for reminding us that happiness never needed silk. Marcus, on his floor, wrote his last thought of the day. Accept the things to which fate binds you, and love the people with whom fate brings you together, but do so with all your heart. He slept on the floor not to hate comfort, but to love reality, to love what is, rather than what is pleasant. We end where we began. The most powerful man in Rome slept on the floor because he understood what we have forgotten, that comfort is a thief that steals our strength while we sleep, that discipline is not cruelty, but love for the man we are meant to become, that the inner world cannot be controlled until the outer world stops controlling us through softness. So tonight, we will make a choice. We will not ask for an easier life. We will ask to become harder to break. We will not pray for a softer bed. We will pray for a stronger back. We walk the same path, you and I. Tomorrow morning, the floor will be cold, and we will rise anyway. If you will rise with us, comment below. The floor is my teacher. We will see you at dawn. Subscribe to Stoic with Aurelius for daily Stoic wisdom to become unbreakable.